Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? Nah, 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 nah. You guys know what it is. Got another Starcraft Casty cast for you guys. And I'm going to do a game of GOLDSCV and Kokanee, a Z VP SCW 12. So this was like, are we in 24? 34. I think 34. This was a while ago. So, anyways, GOLDSCV, an absolute beast. Kokanee, one of the best Western players to ever do it. And I am casting this on Thursday. And so, I do not know when I'm going to post this. Probably next week. But I am stoked for these fights. Gonna go watch it on my rooftop. If anyone's in Chicago, hit me up. Get my Instagram at Joey Walczak, WALCZAK. Hit me up. Gonna be watching on my rooftop, and gonna get about 10-15 people up there. So, well, actually, I gotta post this before that happens. So maybe I'll post this tomorrow night then. So Friday night. So so yeah, hit me up. Instagram, hit me up. Fights are early. They're on the cards, or the fights start at 9 a.m. Main card starts at 1. So these are who I'm taking. And I will stop talking about the fights because some people don't watch it, but I'm going Dillashaw, I'm going all underdogs. I'm going Sugar, Sean, and I'm going Sean Brady. He's the underdog, and then Charles Oliveira. So, and I like Dariush. So, but now, so I think there was a gas up here. GOLDSCV. This is random versus random. So GOLDSCV thought he was up against. He got that gas, and then he canceled it, and he's going for a macro build right now. So. Let's see what we got here. We got a robotics from Kokanee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have not done this game, but I think we can speed it up just a tad because really nothing's going to be happening. We'll probably see a 4th hatchery here. There's your 4th hatchery, getting your first gas. We're going to see drops from Kokanee, getting a Stargate. There's a Dragoon. He wants to get this Overlord out of here. So this Dragoon's actually going to pop out just in time, so it's going to be perfect. It's going to slow down GOLDSCV. I almost feel like I've done this game, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. Let me just check my... Let's see, yeah. No. Old. Yeah, I have not done this game, so. Okay. So, let's see what GOLDSCV is up to. So we got Dragoon's going to take out any overlords that are on the side. So this guy's actually probably going to die. He's not in the best place. You probably want to have him right there. We'll see if he brings this Dragoon around. Kokanee only playing at about 140 APM. 5 minutes in. Usually only plays off of 1 Nexus. He kind of does that Korean kind of build. Good with his drops. Here's your Zerglings coming out. GOLDSCV should have probably pulled those guys a little sooner. Here's your Hydra's Den and your Lair. So probably going to be getting some Hydras right now. Yeah, they're going to spawn. Is he just going to go straight for the attack early on? We'll see. See if he gets aggressive. Got a Corsair. Going to be super annoying. We're going to lose that Zelly right there. And here's your quick Reaver drop. Gateway. We'll see if Kokanee picks up his APM or not. See if this guy got a kill. No kills. And I do think that GOLDSCV is doing a pretty solid job. He's got the Hydras to defend against the drops. Here's your Dragoon. Here's your Corsair. Yeah, I will change it. So he's gonna have 6 macro hatcheries. So GOLDSCV, we'll see how he plays this one. No defense in the back. And maybe I will do one game after this of just GOLDSCV, a random GOLDSCV game versus like Mitchell or something. Just so we can see, I mean, how does he do against someone like Mitchell? So hotkeying the drones right here. So smart little move. And gonna spot out this drop right here. Reaver gonna drop. Gonna micro those guys to the side. Only gonna lose 1. 2. Gonna lose 2 hydras right there. 7 macro hatcheries. This is probably Queen's Chamber, so no Queen's Nest yet. And let's see what Kokanee. Probably gonna bring a probe right here. Start building in the middle. He's picking up his APM. No vision really for GOLDSCV. And yeah, GOLDSCV Zerg is no joke for sure. So I will probably take a melatonin pretty soon. I want to get to bed early. Here's your drop, and we'll see if this gets taken out. I'm gonna move this one, micro this, nice little micro, and oh, it's not gonna get through. So gonna have to micro these guys out of there. See if he's gonna get some shots off, and probably getting the double upgrades. So GOLDSCV in a pretty good position. 2 missed drops for Kokanee, and I think this was the season Kokanee won. So I think he beat the Koreans and everything. I gotta see if I can get those replays off of Tony G. He actually, check out Tony G's channel. He's casted them before, and Kokanee, I think, played in the tournament against them, and I think he did win, but I'm not 100% sure. Here's another drop, Templar drop. He might go for a double drop. We'll see if he goes for. We'll see. But right now, GOLDSCV in a really strong position. He's got 102 supply. He's got a pretty big base. Let's see if he's getting that upgrade. No upgrade on his Overlord speed. A lot of Hydras, so maybe GOLDSCV just going to go straight for the attack. Doesn't have these Hydras in place. And this drop's going to sneak right on in. Going to have pull, and see he's got these guys all hotkeyed. Storm coming down. And going to get a decent amount of kills. Drop all the way down to 46 drones. But he should be able to rebuild those pretty quickly. Kokanee building up his base. And I almost did this game live, but I don't really like doing replays live. I like doing actual games live. So here's your units moving out. Here's your buildings getting made in the middle. I mean, playing at 250 APM for Zerg it's pretty intense. So here comes a drop right here. So he put the one in the front, and that one's actually gonna get sniped out. He sniped out all of those nicely. So lurkers right here, still no hive, and gonna get an arbiter probably. Keep pumping out the Corsairs. Observer. Let's see if he gets robotics in the middle. Gateways in the middle. I mean, I think GOLDSCV, if he wants to, look, he's at 300 APM. If he wants to, he can possibly go for the attack if he wants. So here's another drop. 10 minutes into this game. Here's your attack. Here's your Queen's Nest. A lot of players will put it up here because after you get your hive, you don't really need it. So it's good to just kind of tank a little bit. It's got 850 health. Sunket's coming down. He's going to need to get some Templars right here. This is getting all spotted out, so really not much he's going to be able to do here. Picking up his APM all the way up to 190, 200. Look at all these Hydras. Absolutely nothing. And if I was GOLDSCV, I would go straight for the attack or try to go for a drop. So here's some gateways in the middle. 111 upgrades, 111 upgrades for GOLDSCV. $160 supply. Yeah, let's see what Kokanee does here. Here's your Templars. He's getting hallucination. We'll see if he builds up his base a little bit more. He's got the triple vertical gateways right there. Look at all these sunk-ins. I mean, I think GOLDSCV is going to play for the long game here. He's got a bunch of hatcheries. Really putting down a lot of hatcheries right here. Here comes your drop. And this is the one with it. Going to drop the Templar, get the storm off. And all the way down to 64 drones. But going to easily be able to make those guys back. He's got a couple right here chilling as well. Lurkers in the back, so that's going to help. And it looks like he's actually going to start going for the attack here. These guys have a lot of energy. There's your storms coming down. Some lurkers coming down, and we will probably see a defiler mound get put down. Probably by one of these drones right here. Kokanee pumping out of the middle. We'll see if he makes that arbiter. He's got another drop. I do think he's going to get rid of some of his probes here already. That's pretty early. I guess he has 85, but that's pretty early. I think, yeah, there's your arbiter. So I do think he needs to get that arbiter. He's got all 3 upgrades going. But this is, look at these guys nicely placed behind these sunk-ins. Yeah, I'm impressed by GOLDSCV. Here's your drop coming. I really don't think this is going to be able to make it in, but there's a chance. There's your Templar, and yeah, not going to get that drop off. Here's your level 2 attack. Level 2 on the Carapace upgrade. And maybe just go for the attack right now. Unburrow these guys and go for the attack. He's pulling a lot of drones. Looks like he just wants to play, build a bunch of sunkins here. And that's what we've seen Brain do. I've seen him build 3 rows of spore colonies and sunkins and spores, and then eventually just outmass his opponent. Here's your observer coming in very slowly. And this is, I mean, to play a choke Zerg like this, it's late game, it's very tough. It gets tough. So he's got all these drones right here. Look at, he's just going to start massing these up. Making a bunch of spores here and a bunch of spores here. He'll probably put a couple hatcheries right here. It's weird, the sound on my speakers. Sometimes they'll just start going out of just one side. He's got the queens right there. 222 upgrades. He's already got 333 on the way. Kind of low on his gas as he needs to use these last 2 extractors. Here's your arbiter. You will definitely see some recalls. More gateways getting made in the middle. There's your observer. And these guys should have 2 upgrades. Looks like a drop over here. See if we put Templars in each. Templars just in the first one, but look at this. Spores are just going to absolutely murk that. No chance. He's getting a bunch of sunkins around here. I do think you should put a hatchery back here. Gonna pull some more drones and just build a ton more of sunkins. And here's more probes. Gonna get rid of another 12 probes here. So he's gonna drop all the way down to 61 probes. Got one more gas right there. He's got 3 arbs back at home. Getting stasis, getting another 2 more arbs on each of these stargates. And look at all of these creep colonies. Was it Hydra that played that super long game? It was that PvP. Was it 4 hours or something like that? That was insane. Just thinking of that, because I think I fast forwarded that game, and it still took an hour to cast. This is looking like a long game for sure. Here's your recall. Yeah, Hydra versus Buell. I hope I didn't say JH. Probe right here. Let's see if GOLDSCV spots this out. I mean, he's going to easily spot this out, and he's got a queen. And once the queen hits the ARB, all of them die. All the hallucinated ones die. So, see, he pulls this queen over. So, actually might get through. He's got there's your. Ooh, see, he does the storm thing too. I don't know how you storm so fast like that. Someone can let me know in the comments. You recall and then it just automatically storms on the minerals. It's just ultra fast. I always saw Sith Lord do it. He was so good at it. And I think that's what Kokanee's going to continue to do here. Is recalls and then those storms. Because he had to make more drones. Well, this has a decent amount of gas. So, I mean, and he can easily just rebuild his drones really quickly. He needs to put this queen. He does have a queen right here. He's got the queen right there. He needs to put that queen back on over. Here's your another recall. I mean, Kokanee, pretty good player. I mean, if he got his APM up at about 220 to 230, I think he'd be right up there with top Koreans. Because he's just so smart. So here comes your drop. And there's, I think it's called Ensar. So that stops that. And we'll probably see some Guardians. Sometimes I blank on some of the spells. So yeah, he's got 60 probes. And gonna start moving out. Is there a Defiler mound here? And maybe we'll see some ultras. That'd be pretty sick. Here's your Muta. Is gonna go for the Muta bomb. Is this a drop as well? No. So this guy's scouting for these Mutas. And I'm not sure. There's nothing in here. So we'll see if maybe he makes Guardians and then tries to go for the attack on the side. But Kokanee's got the ARB at home for stasis, building cannons. He's got, usually you keep about 2 or 3 Templars at home. These guys are going to move out, get that vision, because this is only 12 Mutas here. 1-1 upgrades. And I do think he needs to put a hatchery here. He's got a couple more Mutas back here. Coming in with the Overlords. Do not know why. Here's a little expo action. We'll see if he makes these into Guardians. Here's some Guardians. I mean, he's got pretty good gas. I saw something go over here. Here's a Zealot. Looking for an expo of gas, but it's not the case. Here's your Mutas. And does he see this? Let's see if he saw that. He easily sees this, so probably just stasis these guys. He's actually just going to storm these guys. This is going to be 3 storms, and it's done. 1, 2. Yeah. Gonna have to retreat those guys out of there. Not the smartest play from GOLDSCV. Definitely has 3 upgrades. 3 for Kokanee. And, I mean, both these players can turtle really good. I don't look at Kokanee's minerals. All the way up to 10k. He's only on 60 probes, so let's see what GOLDSCV is up to. Playing at 300 APM, so really picking it up. And he's probably gonna have to go for a drop or something. He's got the Guardians over here, and as soon as they spawn, they will spawn at full health. So I do think they spawn at 150 though, but we'll see. I think their health is 150, not 250, and not 200. So let's see this. Yeah, 150. So full health. Guardians got 1-1 upgrades. Gonna get a nice storm off on these guys, and actually the Dragoons gonna win this battle with that storm. Got to micro these guys, and Yeah, look at this. Just completely. Look at these storms. Kokanee gonna just completely turtle up, dropping his APM all the way down to 100. We'll see. Maybe he'll have to go carriers. He's got some Stargates. Oh, he might go for scouts. So a lot of players will go for scouts, try to take the main. So I do like that move. He's got just a bunch of Templars to defend. But I do think that GOLDSCV doesn't really mind chilling because let me double check that I'm casting. He doesn't mind chilling because he can really build up his gas and he can really fill up his base more, and then if he really wants to, then he can start pushing out, going for drops. But look at all these storms coming down. There's another storm that's going to come down. He's got more guardians. And let's see what we got over here. We'll see if scouts start coming. And Kokanee's just got so many Templars here. It's basically impossible. And hopefully this game does not corrupt. So also, letting you guys know, if you guys are betting on the fights, Charles Oliveira, he has always fought when he's been like blind. Like he has terrible vision. He's like almost legally blind. He can't see. So he just recently got LASIK surgery. So that's why I'm going to post this on Friday so you guys know about this. So when he goes in there, because he always fights with no contacts, so he fights in there blind, which is insane. But he just got LASIK, so he's going to be fighting in there with 20/20 vision. Here's your Zerglings. See if there's that Defiler Mound. A bunch of hatcheries coming down right here. I still don't see that Defiler Mound. That's the one thing that I've seen GOLDSCV kind of lacks with this Zerg a little bit. And Reavers are going to be getting made. And this is going to be just impossible to really bust through. He's got 3 robotics. Scouts on the way. Yeah, there they are. He's getting the upgrades as well. See if he gets rid of some more of his probes. He's got 10k and 7k. Lurkers right here killing some of these Templars. Might see a stasis come down. Here's some Scourgies. Let's see what GOLDSCV's seeing. Gonna take out that Arb. Nicely done. And gonna take out 2 Arbs. Very nice. And making a little progress right here. So if you can start moving on out here. Yeah, I definitely have not done this game, and I've never seen it. Lurker's gonna move on out a little bit. Storm coming down. Cannon getting made. He actually stormed his own probe there. Lurker's going to burrow up. Not going to be able to see these guys. These guys are invisible right now. And, I mean, just Reavers just have a field day. It's always good to have some Reavers on your side. Here's your scouts that are getting made. So Kokanee just needs to defend this choke right now. Get a decent amount of scouts. He's got some Arbs right here. It would almost be beneficial to... Maybe he'll hallucinate the scouts. That's always a good idea. But he can also... Just thinking of this. He could come in with hallucinated Arb. Get past any spore colonies. And then recall all the scouts. Right here, and then they can, instead of them coming through and getting damaged, but there's really no spore colonies, but like for right here. So we'll see if some spore colonies do get made over here. Just some food for thought. 2 different strategies right there. Taking out a couple Templars right there. Some cannons gonna take out these overlords. Kokanee sees that. And stasis. This guy looks like he's still shooting in these stasis. Are there 3 guys here? This guy's still shooting. I guess the only one was stasis is this guy. Should have got the other one. And a bunch of guardians coming out. And he's going to use these scouts and absolutely murk these guys. Guardian's going to try to take out these Reavers if they can. But I really do think that GOLDSCV needs to use some defilers. There they are. Speak of the defilers. There's some Ovies. Zerglings. 3k, 15k. And this is where it starts getting into long game strategy. What am I going to do? I think Kokanee's pretty good at this, but GOLDSCV has played some long games too, so. Yeah, in about 30 minutes, I will take my melatonin. Here's your scouts. Let's see what the upgrades are. They're doing 9 damage. You got 1 upgrade. Cannons right here. Some lurkers. Scouts. 3 upgrades. More scouts getting made. 9 right here. Maybe we'll see a recall somewhat soon. I mean, you could even put scouts over the Reavers and recall all of that. That'd be a ton of units that get recalled. They could almost just recall that right here if you wanted to. Kill some of these Ovies on the side. Get rid of that vision with these scouts. And trying to move out here. Right, there's your defiler, so he's going to start putting some swarm down, but really not going to get much done. Look at these guys just going right and absolutely look at that. Getting nothing done. That defiler is going to die. He's got 38 Hydras on the way, and he's got 15 Guardians getting made. So let's see. There they are. So really just trying to bust out of this choke. Gonna micro a little bit around these Reavers that are right here. Plague these guys, so nice little move. Gonna take out that Observer. Nice move right there from GOLDSCV. Slowly pushing on out. He's got the Guardians coming. Ooh, gonna take a nice little hit right there. Storm almost came down. That's gonna be a big hit. Two kills. Stasis coming down. This Arbiter's gonna die. Got the scouts in here. The Guardians are trying to take out the Reavers. And looks like GOLDSCV's gonna bust this. It's very, very close. He's trying to kill this robotics. And that's gonna go down. 1 Reaver right here on the way, and I think GOLDSCV is going to take this over. So very nicely done. Going to pull the Templars back. Got the scouts right here, and Kokanee's going to have to just start building a bunch of cannons right here, and we'll see what GOLDSCV does here. He can get rid of some of his drones if he wants to. He's got 17k in the bank. Very nicely done. Once I hit that 30-minute mark, sure, I'm just going to have enough. Let me get some water too. Yeah. So I've been working out lately. Look at that, storms coming down. Here comes your scouts coming over to help. Trying to take out this Arb. He does take it out. Filer's coming in. Lots of storms. He's so close. Plague coming down. Red stuff, as I like to call it. 30 minutes in. Another stasis. Gonna get, I think this guy's stasis. He can still wiggle. Red stuff coming down. And he's pumping like crazy. He's got 47 Hydras on the way. Kokanee still maxed out though. Got a defiler. Ooh, that guy's gonna walk right into a storm. And look at all these scouts. He's gonna use these scouts to probably snipe out these defilers. There's 1, 2. We'll see if these guys get plagued. Here's a couple mutas. Actually gonna run into these cannons right here. Here's all your hydras coming through. I mean, GOLDSCV just really needs to try to keep pumping. These mutas are gonna have no chance. Need to move back to the hydras. Gonna make these guys into guardians. There's a reaver. Reavers are on the way. He's got another robotics. More scouts just spawned. Needs to bring those guys over. No pun intended. Needs to bring the overlords over. And these storms, it makes it very hard to get in here. So we'll see if maybe he starts killing things on the side, and maybe start building a base in the middle if he can't break this. Scout's gonna just devour. Devour. Look at the. I mean, those guys went down so fast. Little micro. 190 APM, 280 for GOLDSCV. Just massing. He's got a couple defilers right here. He needs to get an Ultraless Cavern. He wants to take this out now. So I agree. And these will go down. He's probably going to take this out. See when he uses this guy. Because, I mean, he knows it's here. But does he realize that he can kill it? So here's your defilers. Going to take out all these stargates right here. So that's going to make it so Kokanee can't make any more scouts. And we'll see if Kokanee just takes a bunch of scouts and hallucinates them. I have a feeling that's what he's going to do very soon. And go for the main. Because he's not going to be able to produce them anymore. Getting some more cannons right here. He's got some stargates getting made right here. He's got 1 stargate. 2, 3. Reavers. So GOLDSCV controlling this game now. And getting a choke over here. Maybe he's going to build some stargates over here as well. Cannons getting made. Cannons over here. And 25k, so I mean, definitely GOLDSCV can get rid of some of his drone skis. Here's a Nexus. Kind of wall this off. Probably put a Nexus right here and a Nexus right there. But this is being pretty effective. Storm's coming down. Gonna put a pylon right there. Very tough to break this. Here's that Hydra. So he is finally gonna do something. So what's the move for GOLDSCV, and then what's the move for Kokanee? Scouts over here. Yeah, here's a little hatchery action. These guys got two upgrades. Scouts will win this. They got a lot of HP. 250. Even though they don't do that much damage. Lurkers right here, and he's gonna, I think he spotted this out. So he's going to go for the attack over here. He's got all the overlords. Make sure there's no spots. He wants to control the whole map before he starts. Here's your scouts. Going to take this out. Before he starts, Plague going to come down. Or he's going to put a swarm up. Yeah. Before he starts trying to bust through on Kokanee. Because, I mean, he can put a bunch of Devours and Guardians on the side. Slowly pick them apart like that. Here's a drone right here. Instead of trying to bust through right here, maybe even do a little drop action over here. But easily decimating all of these cannons. And this is what it's like for Kokanee right now. So, I mean, he's maxed out. He's got a decent amount of Stargates right here. Going to kill this. Maybe make this into another Stargate. He's going to continue to make as many Stargates as he can, and then make scouts from them. This is adios, amigos. And Kokanee still wants to make a little expo action right there. Some mutas right there. And if I was in Kokanee's shoes, I would not feel very good right now. Looks like a couple cannons, or not cannons, Gateway's going to come down. Because look at GOLDSCV going to probably build a hatchery right here. Look at these I mean, he can just make as many overlords as he wants. And then he just controls the whole map. And here comes your scouts. No hallucination. Mutas are going to come over. And mutas are just a tad bit faster. And going to go after the main. And this is actually going to go down. Microing these guys up to the top, so these Hydras have to kind of run through this. But this main, in my opinion, I think it's done for. But not the biggest blow. But it just kind of sucks. Ooh, it's going to be close. Wow, it's not going to go down. So, we'll see what GOLDSCV wants to do. Maybe he will build some drones and defend against that. I really think that he spotted this out. I really think that he needs to just start building in the middle. There's a couple of Devours right here. Let's see what Kokanee's up to. Probably making more scouts. Yeah, a bunch more scouts. He's got the Reavers up here. He can just stasis if he wants to. If the attack is right here and just buy himself time, getting some cannons over here. Here comes your lurkers, and then obviously Storm. And this Nexus is doing a lot of work. Storm. But he really has no vision, doesn't know where GOLDSCV's at. And GOLDSCV is basically everywhere. Some more hatcheries coming down. Maybe going to make a bunch of spore colonies right here. And then a bunch of spore colonies right here and just basically trap him. That's exactly what he's going to do. So here comes your... At the Devours. They don't do much. I mean, it says they do 31 damage, but they shoot extremely slow. So these are going to turn into spores, I'm sure. Yeah. So really, GOLDSCV playing this one, playing the long game how you should. I mean, this is how I expect you to play a long game. So Kokanee going to start moving on out. Looking like he's going to try to clear out some of these overlords. Actually, he's going to go after the main. And he's got all the Hydras right here, and he's going to use the Plague, I'm sure. Hopefully he doesn't Plague. Let's see, here comes your Plague. Oh, this is definitely down. Yeah. That's going down. Taking out the Greater Spire. Those are the things that Kokanee does. Smart little thing to try to. Sending some Dragoons over here, but Guardians over here. That's not going to go down. And GOLDSCV, see, that's a thing. I guess he was already making that. So, he did make that. I was going to say. We'll see if he makes that into a lair. Here's your Guardians on the side. So he wants these Guardians to be helped out by these spore colonies. So when the scouts come over, they get hit by all these spore colonies. But he needs to get those spore colonies right here. So Stasis coming down. Hydra's coming in the front, but going to get absolutely decimated. I do think that a drone needs to just make a hatchery right here. And some hatcheries on the side over here. That's going to go down. 39 minutes into this game. I'm in complete action. And look at this. Trying to just sneak a probe over here. These are going to be unstasising in 2, 1, unstasis. Very soon. I guess. There we go. Spores are going to be coming. You got the overlords. But he needs to make these into spores. And maybe Kokanee will just try to recall right here. Try to take these out with some Reavers. I would think he would want to recall right here with Reavers and Scouts. Here's your Mutas. And he's just going to keep going Guardians and just try to bust through right here. So, but Kokanee's starting to move out right here, so... Guardians, let's see what this looks like for Kokanee's there's all these Guardians. Storm, 2 Storms are going to come down. I have 1 more Storm. Micro with the Scouts, going to take these guys out. But this huge Expo right here. And Kokanee going to try to reestablish his position in the middle. He's got a decent... He needs to get some more Arbiters. I mean, he's only got 1 now. Two. See if he's making any. So we're going to build a bunch of cannons in the middle, but let's see what GOLDSCV's up to. He's got Devours, he's got Guardians. Going to probably make Sunkens right here. And then he's got on the side over here, he's going to start making a bunch more Spore Colonies. This is a good spot to make Sunkens, so anything that comes through here gets hit by Sunkens. Needs to try to... Does not want Kokanee to get the middle again. Green stuff coming down. Ansar is what I think it's called. Makes everything a little bit slower, but they still shoot at the same speed. They just move very slow. And this guy's gonna get smoked. So I think he'll probably use these very soon into getting these into Spore Colonies. Money's still on point for GOLDSCV. And gas still on point, even though these guys are going all the way around here. But look at all these cannons coming down. Guardians coming out. And one thing that GOLDSCV is kind of neglecting is Defilers. So let's see if these are going to be Sunkens. Yeah, so these are going to be Sunkens. I mean, if he just puts a couple swarms down. And now Kokanee reestablishing the middle. Let's see what his view looks like. Guardians right here going to get taken out. And he's going to start taking this out. So say goodbye to this Expo. Needs to make these into Sunkens. Still playing at... Oh, he's got a drop coming. So he sees this opening, and he's just going to try to drop in the corner. But this is why you have an ARB, and then you keep a couple Templars at home. He upgraded his Templar energy. So one thing with upgrading your Templar energy is Templars spawn with 200 energy, but if you upgrade your Templar energy, you get 250. So if you do that, then they can actually get 3 storms off instead of just 2, because that's 225. But if it's at 200, you could that's 150. So here's your drop coming in, and you got an ARB right here. You got a little attack maybe to distract, and here comes your drop. He's gonna bring it all the way in. Hydra's gonna come in, stasis, and is this the double stasis? Which one has the Defiler in it? There's your the Defiler did get dropped, so storm gonna come down. Defiler died. Kokanee gonna start taking this out. This guy's gonna die. Thought he was gonna try to plague. Kokanee doing a pretty good job reestablishing. Here comes another drop of those overlords, even more. So he picked all those ones that were chilling over there, dropping these guys. 45 minutes into this game. Got the Hydra's gonna take out these. Did he recall these? I think he recalled a couple Reavers here. That guy's gone. Man, this is a good game. I mean, I'm surprised Kokanee's been able to survive this long. Gets a Zerg that's been dominating the map. I mean, he's even cleaning this out right now. So, I guess a Nidus Canal should have got made over here by GOLDSCV. But look at this. I mean, he's slowly just taking out some of these gateways. And those guys are going to get micro into that storm. Here's your Mutas coming in. And we'll see if he just makes these into Guardians. But here's, look at all these cannons. Kokanee the cannon master. And I don't see any scouts. Where are those scouts at? There's a queen in here. Did he parasite any of these guys? Look at all these Guardians getting made, and Kokanee gonna spot out these Guardians get made. He's got, there's a queen coming over here. This guy got parasited. So he's getting all this vision right here. Look at this battle right here. No Templar, so this is going to be a win for GOLDSCV. Huge battle. Huge battle. And my Be Real, have you guys seen Be Real? I had a caption. I already did my Be Real. I guess. Oh, someone posted. So you got the Guardians. I was going to Be Real of me. So you got this parasited. One of these guys. This guy's parasited as well. Doing a nice job with the parasite. See how he has the vision of this? Because this guy's parasited. And then he's got this guy parasited. Gonna try to oh, he's just gonna build a bunch of Guardians. Maybe he's gotta have some Devours here. No Devours. Storm gonna come down. If he has one. Here's some Devours right here. So he's just gonna keep trying to push right here. Maybe get a drop. He's got some Overlords that spawned. Kokanee slowly losing his supply. Let's go back to his vision. He's got an observer right there. Here's your scouts going to come in, save the day, but the Devours are here. They just shoot so slow, but they are good at tanking. Guardians. I mean, and Kokanee is going to be okay. And we are 47 minutes in this game. Using these scouts right here. So we will see. Here's a drop. Looks like, yeah, a lot of defilers in here. No lurkers, though. Surprised. I think he should get some lurkers. And these are going to get spotted out. This is the defiler one. Right at the front. Dropping them all. Defiler going to come down. Or Swarm got to come down. Oh, there's your energy. This guy does have enough energy now. Put the Swarm down. He's got the energy. Put the Swarm down. There's your Swarm. Gonna consume. Put another Swarm down. Stasis did come down. Ooh, he's gonna actually plague these guys. Micro that back. Reavers are coming over to help. We'll see if he micros these guys on over. Storm coming down. Absolutely obliterates those guys. More Mutas coming in. Gonna probably try to pick up some more Hydras if he can. He's just really trying to work this. But we'll see if maybe some gateways get made in the middle for Kokanee. And using the Mutas to snipe out the Reaver. 2 of them. Let's see if he makes these into Guardians now. Here's your scouts coming on over. This guy can put down another Swarm, which he's going to. Swarm your own self, bro. Guess not. He parasited these guys, so he has all vision of where these guys are going. Let's see which one's parasited. So maybe just get a bunch of Scourgies. Yeah, this guy's is it this one? This guy's parasited. So he's got vision. I mean, parasite's pretty cool. So he's got vision of this. He's got vision of this. And that's also a trick you can use in ZVZ is you parasite something, and then you get the vision, and then you can put your Nidus Canal down. Mutas coming in. Trying to make some cannons over here. Gonna have to micro these guys right here. Is this another drop? We got another drop coming in. I mean, this is just your nice long ZVP PVZ. Using the scouts to take out these OVs. Maybe he'll drop these Hydras right here. Yeah. He's gonna look at all these Hydras that just dropped. That's a lot. And one thing that Kokanee could try to do is go for drops again. I mean, maybe try to go for a couple drops. I mean, he's really defending right now. He knows that GOLDSCV is using a lot of his minerals. So, and that's one thing that I think that Hydra would realize. He's very good at in long games. Is, hey, I can go for some drops right now. Because I'm making him waste a lot of his units. Doesn't have a main. So his gas is not going to be on point. Starting to take this out. We'll see if a Swarm comes down. Got a battle right here. Taking out these Overlords. And I think GOLDSCV is going to try to reestablish the middle. Excuse me. And I have not seen one DT get made for Kokanee. Zergling's coming out, so he wants to. I think he wants to build up his gas. Storm just absolutely chicken fried right there. Barbecue chicken. I mean, Kokanee established the middle though, and he cleaned this out. So pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So now GOLDSCV has to do this all over again. More cannons. Swarms are gonna come down. No reavers here though, so once these swarms do come down, gonna use the scouts to take out the defilers. But yeah, no reavers here, and the reavers are really good. Here's your guardians. Reavers are really good against zerglings. Here's your hydras. Couple defilers. Coming on over. Maybe gonna use this and stasis these guys, buy himself a little bit more time. Nice storm. Absolutely obliterated these guys. Let's see how many kills. That guy has 27 kills. 13 kills. 40 kills for Templars right there. I mean, this guy's got 17. Nice plague right here. And let's see if he still has this parasited, this arbiter. But here's your defiler, gonna consume some of these guys. Gonna probably put down some more. Might put some red stuff down here. But or a swarm. I think a swarm one is gonna come up. Who is going to make the first mistake? Bunch of units coming out. How is this larva all the way over here? What the heck? It's just on its own? What? Never seen that before. Larva just doing its own thing. Super introverted. Or I guess he could be extroverted. He wants to just move on out or something like that. Parents kicked him out. Like where? What is this larva doing? He's like on the rogue path. Is he trying to come right here? Oh, is he gonna make it home? What the heck? That is funny. Very funny. Which one is it? Is it this guy? But here's your battle right here. I think it's this larva right here. This one or that one. And a pause came down. No bad manner right there. Both players are gonna. We'll keep checking on that larva. Both players gonna be cordial to each other. They know it's a long game. Maybe we'll see a mutabomb or something. Hydras are getting made. Scouts. Maybe a big drop is gonna happen. Bunch of hydras are spawning. There's a nice plague right there. Very nicely done. Couple reavers. Hoping you're gonna start establishing the middle. Get rid of some more probodobes. Get all of these guardians right here. I mean, these guys are gonna get smoked. Needs to try to micro these guys out. Get a swarm up. But he is getting out right now. Needs to rebuild his supply. Gonna run under The swarm, and this is all gonna go down. So takes this out. And he's just making all out hydras right now. This guy's going home to consume. Let's go check on our buddy. Maybe he got used. Actually, he's over here, I think. Getting used. It's this guy. Can't use him for some reason. He's like a glitch larva. Very, very funny. GOLDSCV starting to take over the middle again. A lot of Reavers right here, though. Gonna need to use these Guardians. Swarm might come down. Trying to micro these guys to the side. Kill these robotics. Reavers are gonna spawn. Pop. Take out these Reavers really quickly. He's taking that robotics out. We'll see if he takes this out. Gonna take out that Reaver. Gonna micro these guys. Playing at 300 APM. Still playing at 300 APM. I mean, here are your Dragoons. And I mean, I'm not going to do another game after them. This is a 57-minute long game. I will do a GOLDSCV game, though. Maybe a Mitchell against Mitchell or something like that. Someone really good so you can just see that he is very, very good. These Archons getting made. Some Archons. More Dragoons are spawning. But GOLDSCV slowly starting to take over. If you kill this pylon, maybe it won't. Never mind. There's a queen out here. Gonna try to use some green stuff on these guys. We'll see. Slow them down. Consume. Let's see what's going on. I got some Guardians right here. Here comes your consume. Use the plague. Really needs to consume, or he needs to swarm that. He lost his defiler. Let's see where our boy's at. Where's our boy LARS? LARS from Heavyweights, dude. Where's our larva LARS, dude? I think he's over here. It's one of these guys. Queen doing too much. Guardians out here. Needs to pull these guys. Let's see what this looks like for Kokanee. I mean, he's got a lot of cannons right here. He's got some Templars. Should be able to defend against this, but this is a. He's got the scouts too as well. But the Hydras are gonna take these guys out. He's trying to micro with the scouts. Gonna take out that Queen. There's your green stuff, and they're gonna slowly move out of there. Let's get back to double vision. 59 Menuetos. Menuetos. And I don't see any defilers. Here's your defilers. I mean, he just continues to make Hydras. No lurkers either. I mean, I think he should make some lurkers. That's where... I mean, he's just continuing to kind of do the same thing. Now he's got some Zerglings that'll help out against the Reavers, because the Reavers will shoot at the Zerglings, and then the Hydras can shoot at the Reavers. Well, so it's kind of a distraction. Looks like he's going to try to get a lot of his units out in the middle. This is a ton of units now. I mean, he can get rid of some of his drones. He's got so many minerals. Here we go. This is it. This is a big attack. An hour in. This is what fastest is all about. Swarm coming down. And he needs to try to pump as much. He's not pumping right now. Nothing getting pumped right now. And Kokanee gonna survive that. Trying to micro these guys in here. I don't see any Reavers, so these guys are really gonna be chilling for a while. Zerglings, 28, so 56 Zerglings and 38 Hydras on the way. No Mutos, no Guardians. And he's gonna micro these, take out this pylon. More Hydras right here. We'll see if he consumes. Defiler coming out. Swarm gonna come down. We'll see. Trying to get him under the swarm. This swarm's gonna end very, very soon. Yeah. Put the swarm up. He burrowed it. Oh, he tried to burrow it. Oh, we had a drop. Oh, it got, okay. Yeah, we had a drop right here, so I missed it. And he killed the hatchery in the back. These guys are all chilling, messed up right here. Taking out the Hydraless Den. Smart move from Kokanee. Very, very smart move. Look at all these drones. So he came in. This is. He should have did that a little while ago. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if GOLDSCV really needed to rebuild all those drones. Swarm coming down, and Kokanee going to start re-establishing this middle. We'll see if Kokanee goes for some more drops now. Plague. And Kokanee at 176 supply, 166 supply. Here's your Reavers right here. Our boy LARS is gone. Or is this him over here, dude? LARS is over here. Hilarious. So here's your Zerglings. He just wants a hatchery, dude. Take out this guy. Oh, this guy's gonna be like 115 health. More cannons coming down in the middle. Guardians getting made. And look at all these cannons that Kokanee made. Storm coming down. These guys don't have any. This guy has one storm in him. There's your storm. We'll see. Gonna micro these guys around. There's a Templar in here. So I don't know if Kokanee knows that, but he could storm this. I have a feeling he does. He does. Did he drop it? Is the larva over here? No. Here he is. The larva's trying to say, hey. Lars is trying to say, yo. We got a storm coming, dude. And this is actually getting taken out. We'll see. He's got 77 drones. We'll see if that storm does happen. Kokanee, I mean, he sees he's got the vision in here, but he's really just occupied over here. And that's actually going to get taken out. No, it's not. Looked like it was. Here's your scouts coming on over. Look at all these guardians. An hour and 4 minutes. Did he drop it? He stormed it. There it is. Massive storm. And another storm. And now GOLDSCV in trouble for sure. He's building a probe right here. A couple probes. And probably going to start going for the attack. So huge. 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 Storm. Storm gonna come down. Just absolutely destroying these guys. There's your swarm, but. And we'll see if Kokanee goes for another drop. Look at the minerals. 2,800. And GOLDSCV gonna call the GG. I really thought GOLDSCV was gonna win that one, but Kokanee gonna win that one in the end. What a game. So, dang. Good stuff right there. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll post this on Friday night. So, hope you guys have a good weekend. So, talk to you guys later. Peace.